Right, so now we've just suddenly warped into Brighton, central Brighton, and you should be able to see now the difference between the two colours. 50 Shades of Yellow. Right, okay, to be continued on the next vlog. Right. Good afternoon. Hello. I'm back. And it's a lovely sunny day in March 2015, Brighton. And it's the first time this year I've got the leathers out. And I thought, whilst I'm here in the centre of Brighton, I might as well do a little video on what every motovlogger does, is how I filter. So filtering is a great thing. It's part of being city centre motorcycling. And I'm not going to say my way is right or wrong. It's just a way. I think everyone has their own separate style, and I go by certain rules. When I'm going through traffic like this anyway, but especially when going through filtering, I'm keeping it between first and second gear. Don't really like to go any higher than that. Got to get good control of your speed and good cover of each brake. And I try and keep it between, I don't know, 15, 20 or 30 miles an hour. I mean, in really built up traffic like this, I'm not going to go up to 30 or, you know, probably not even 20, but on the big like dual carriage rides, if there's an accident, then obviously you can get a bit quicker. And the idea is to get past them but safely and really plan ahead, because you don't want to get halfway there and think, oh fuck, I'm stuck. It's just about looking ahead as you would do on a bike. So I'm stuck here now. I'm just looking ahead now, see what it's about. No, it wouldn't be very good for me to go up the inside. So, old lifesaver, and we go out. Okay, check mirrors, and let's just go in. So I'm in first, doing about 15. Just keeping an eye. Okay, now this situation is just pump the throttle. Thank you, there we go. So as long as they know you're there, I mean not everyone's going to move over, but as long as they know you've made the effort then. A lot of people say, oh, do you tuck the wing mirrors in? Only if needed. Only if really needed. See, now I could get there, but by the time I get to that white van in front, I'll probably get stuck. So I'm just going to sit behind this bike because I think it'd be quite rude of me if I ever took him. It's not never going to be as built up as like the people who do it in London, but I mean this bloke clearly isn't going to get through. So lifesaver as we go. So yeah, and just keep an eye out when you're especially in city. It's the cyclists you've got to watch out for, and they've got as much right to filter as you do. So yeah, so I tuck my wing mirrors in if I need to, and it's about, I learned this by watching closely on how the London couriers do it, and the way that they pivot the bike around other people's wing mirrors to fit into the gaps, and that is a really handy tip when you're getting in really tight spaces and you haven't got the time to really put the wing mirrors in, because obviously you need to put it in neutral or be going, have the clutch out to do it. So a really great thing. There's a lot of cyclists out here now. It's got warmer. Now he's going for it. Okay, so I'm going to follow this geezer. Lifesaver check, because it'll be cycles, buses, whatever. Just keeping an eye out. Right, I'm going to slot in here, just as he did. Should have really indicated, but hey ho. And don't get pressurised. I mean, if you're riding with other people, don't get pressurised. Make sure you know your limit. Like I said, everyone's got their own different style. And try and anticipate the traffic light times, because you don't really want to be caught on a green light and you're still like filtering. You want to be at the finish point by then. So again, right, we can probably slot on here. If his taxi's fuck off. So wait for the car to build up, so you know then it's safe to move out. Because you don't want to be moving out and there's cars still coming into the other lane. So wait for that lane to build up first. So before I move out, I'm going to wait for this lane to build up. I mean, the light's gone green now anyway. Okay, it's clear, so I can go in. And it's simple as that, really. I mean, people will say, some people don't even filter at all, which is fair enough. But it is legal. So, oh god. So there's nothing wrong with it, and obviously you're going to get drivers that don't move over or don't see you, however they're feeling it, then so be it. Right, we can get in the middle here. This car stops moving. I mean, the scary ones is when you're going beside the lorries, because they really can't see you and they can't really move what you're doing, so that's the scary one. Right, so that one's wider, so we could go into there. And that's a great thing with a loud exhaust. Now that car waited up for me, so I put my hand out because he didn't go. He could have gone. And it's just as simple as that. That's all it is. Simple as that. So whilst I'm here and it's clear, I'll tell you, I might just turn around and actually go to the shops actually. But if you've been following the past few videos I've done, I've been speaking about the Sven ride out, and I think it's the 27th of April, so on the Saturday, last weekend. Whoa, fucking dickhead. So it's the last weekend of April, and I said I was going there, which I was planning on. Looked on my calendar, and I can't make it, so I'm sorry. But Two Wheel Matt will be there, and a few other vloggers, I hope. So that still means you have to go, but I just won't be there, unfortunately. So turns out I'm going back home for the weekend. I'm going to turn in here. Yeah, I'm going back home for the weekend, and it's just because of that. Oh, fuck's sake. I can't make it, which I'm really gutted about because I was looking forward to it. But saying that, a few weeks down the line, 17th to the 19th of April, yeah, April I mean. So hang on, I got that wrong. The Sven ride out is the last weekend in March. Okay? Cleared up. 27th of March. I'm pretty sure. 17th to the 19th of April. I have, however, got admission to Brands Hatch BSB, which I think is the first round or second. I'll be there all weekend. So like last time I did with Snetterton, we're going to Brands Hatch, and me and the best man and Mrs. Rampant rider will be going down. So if you're about and you follow me, I'll be there. Come find me. Yeah, it'll be a good weekend. Looking forward to it. And hopefully the weather sticks out like this, because that'll be nice. Now if the road was wide enough, I'd usually like try and get it through there, but I just can't. So I mean, with an ambulance there, I mean this bloke's moved over, so I can slot in here. Give him a nod. Right. Traffic's about to move, otherwise I would have gone through that. He's moving over as best he can. Right, let's slot in here. Give him a wave. Show your appreciation. Give us a good name. See, now, I can be a nice bloke. I'm not all fuck this, fuck that. Trust me. I'm in a mellow mood. I think when it gets dangerous is when you are in that big hefty fuck it mood. Because then you just don't care and you don't really have respect for other road users, and then they won't respect you. See, why is that dickhead crossing? There's a crossing up there. So I'm pivoting the bike, go straight through. Oh, that was a close one. Should have really tucked in there, but well, this old faggot deciding what pills he's got to take. I was going to go to the Ace Cafe meet up, but I was working. So I think what I'm going to do is at some point after Easter and after Brands Hatch, when the weather really kicks in, we'll do a get together, get some people down, promote it a bit, and obviously the obvious place is Ace Cafe because everyone knows where it is apart from me. So and we'll go from there really, because since moving here, obviously I haven't really been to ride outs, and it would be quite nice to get to know a few of you and maybe sort of reach out a little bit. Why can't you fucking wait? Oh, why, dickhead? Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. So for you gaming fans out there, I am a gaming fan by the way. I have an Xbox 360. I keep hearing about this new ride game, which I believe is coming out in about a week or so. Looks interesting actually. I wonder if they do this on here. They probably won't. I'd be very surprised if they did. And no, it does look really good. I mean, I've bought previous MotoGP games from the same game creators, designers, whatever you call them, the Milestone. And I'll probably be getting this one. And I don't know, I never really thought about doing gaming involved with this. It's not really where I want to be heading, but because this is related to motorcycles, then I'll do a little talk about it. I'll buy it and I'll talk about it. There we go. It will go as far as that. And so far it looks very Forza with motorcycles. Forza with motorcycles, that's what it looks like. It'll be interesting, but I know with a 360 I can't really comment on the you know, the lack of next gen, where it's going to look so much better, it's going to play so much better. But hey ho, 360 all the way, mate. I tried a clutchless downshifting this morning. Should we give it a go? Whoa, that's so weird. So if any of you don't know about clutchless shifting, it's the first time you do it is really weird. Like you're thinking, oh, I'm going to fuck up my gearbox. No, you're not. Don't worry. So as you're accelerating, I never do it between first and second because you've got neutral in the middle and there's more chance of it mucking her up. So as you're accelerating, blip the throttle, shut it off for like a tiny millisecond, and in that time just give a little pressure on the gear lever and it will literally just sit itself in place up into the next gear. And the same, it's like the opposite down. So as you're decelerating, pump the throttle, blip the throttle a bit. I'll show you now. So this is clutch us up, so I'm into second, give it a bit of revs. Like that. just like that, and it's so much smoother. And then I'm going into this, slowing down, like that. How weird is that? I don't do it all the time though, because I'm always scared of like fucking up a gearbox, which probably won't even happen, but there you go, it's something neat. And when you're really hard on the acceleration, it is so smooth and instant. It doesn't involve the lumpy clutch work. So there you go, tips from the Rampant rider. Look at that endless water. See what's happening. That's nice, man.
Been out long today?
Yeah, been out all day, so sweet. Yeah, suddenly got warm. It's the first time I've worn the leathers this year. Yeah, it's all been textile since. Yeah, sweet. You've been looking at the new one come out as well?
Yeah, I've test rode it already.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it's the same bike.
Yeah.
It's just insane. They changed the riding position, all of it. Mad.
Yeah, because they made it more like the HP4, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more comfortable. Insane.
Sweet, man.
Nah, it's alright.
Gets you from A to B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, man.